And good morning. It is the 7th. It's Tuesday, the 7th of May, 2K13. Thank you for being with us. This is WGTV Today, Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good Tuesday morning, and thank you for being with us.
Oh boy, we have another great program for you today. And again, a reminder, now the City Council met last night.
Yes, we did. City Council met last night at 7 p.m. Certainly did, and you all have something different going on here with the county this time.
We do. Wayne County Commissioners meet now once a month. One of their meetings has now been set aside for an evening session. So commissioners wanted to heed the request of some people and try this and have a meeting during the evening hours. So the commissioners will be meeting this afternoon with a briefing beginning at 3 p.m. And then the meeting itself will begin in earnest at 4 p.m. with a public comment section beginning at 6 p.m. Now, because of that this evening, we would not have time, of course, to get it on the internet to play back, to get on the air to play back. So the commissioners' meeting will replay Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. and then again it'll replay the regular time Thursday evening at 8 p.m. So we hope you join us. If you can't join us on the internet or here in the studio, or not in the studio, but in Commission Chambers this evening live for the meeting, then please join us in the replay Wednesday evening at 8 p.m.
That's nice. So you have
7 p.m.
You have two different meetings. You'll have one this month at night and one in the morning later in the month.
Exactly right. The regular second meeting of the month will be in the old time, the regular time, in the mornings.
That's right.
Okay.
Wonderful. Well, on today's show, we want to remind everyone we'll have Meg GERNAAT in from Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation, and she'll be talking about the Center Street Jams that are getting ready to start May 16th.
Ooh.
She'll be giving us details on those.
Details.
That's right.
All right.
There's some exciting details coming up.
And I got something for you.
The senior games. Wayne went out and filmed some of that, so you'll have some details and some video clips of seniors here in our community.
Details.
Competing in the senior games. Yes. Then Discover Tech, the last day of Discover Tech, Wayne went out and filmed some of that, so that is going to be great to see.
Fantastic. You know, with the Center Street Jam kicking off here pretty soon.
Yes.
The first night will be the Band of Oz.
Yes.
Right? And the Band of Oz will be performing, but also as a special added treat,
Anheuser-Busch
will bring is a sponsor, and they will have here in Goldsboro, North Carolina, USA, the world famous Clydesdales will be right here.
That's right.
Pulling
That's
the wagon. Oh, it is exciting. Everybody knows the Clydesdale. They're just so beautiful, so graceful. These gigantic draft horses.
And they've probably seen them, Wayne, in commercials, especially during Christmas and the Super Bowl. They seem to use them a lot during that time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so anyway.
Right here in Goldsboro.
It's going to be right here in Goldsboro. And I have a story about the Clydesdales, and I'll be sharing that with you here in just a little while.
Great. That's going to be exciting.
It is.
She's going to tell us all kinds of details.
Yes.
And don't forget, May 10th and 11th is the book sale at Wayne County Public Library right there on Ash Street. Yeah,
they were scheduled for earlier, but they've rescheduled, and now the book sale is, you said May 10th, right?
10th and 11th.
10th and 11th.
It starts at 9 a.m.
9
a.m.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Outstanding.
And you know that tomato workshop you've been talking about?
Yes, that's on the 11th.
Today is the deadline to register to attend that workshop.
Oh boy, okay.
That's with Wayne County, the Wayne Cooperative Extension. So if you're interested in participating in the tomato workshop, today's the deadline.
And for the life of me, I don't know why some people cannot or will not eat tomatoes. Now I know some people are allergic to them.
Yes.
But they're healthy. And they're, oh my goodness, so good. I love tomatoes.
You know, one of the things that I have heard by talking to a lot of youth about this through the years, your taste buds, change as you age.
Yeah.
And a lot of young people don't like tomatoes, but as they get older and more mature, their taste buds also mature. And a lot of people in their youth wouldn't eat them, wouldn't even try them. But as they get older, they will, give it a taste and try it, and all of a sudden they develop a love for tomatoes.
A love
for tomatoes.
Which was at one time, years ago, it was called a love apple. But look here, bud. Tomatoes are so good, and they're so good for you. Actually, the lycopene in the tomato is actually a health benefit.
Absolutely.
Now, but I was eating tomatoes when I was a little...
Were you?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Whatever I was knee-high to one, and I'd go into my grandpa's tomato garden, and he had some... Well, they were big to me because I was... Anyway, they were tall, and I'd reach up and grab one off and start eating it. ever since
So that's where you learned how to start eating your vegetables right off the vine.
That's
or
where I started.
right out of
yeah.
the ground.
I did. I've been doing it ever
Wayne
since.
loves to do that.
I love to do that, yeah.
You'll find that out each time when he visits the different farmers markets.
That's right, but let me caution you on something. You can't do that much
No.
anymore.
Tell them why.
You have to wash them
That's right.
because...
Pesticides.
Pesticides, that's exactly right, which is not a bad thing.
We just want to wash all of our vegetables.
Wash all veggies because you constantly are hearing reports
Fruits and veggies.
of things happening.
That's right.
All right, so wash your fruits and veggies, okay?
And talking about farmers market, not only do we have the one, of course, every Wednesday at Herman Park Center, also on Friday afternoons at 4, we have the one at Plum Tree Gardens.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to forget about that.
On South George Street.
That's right. It's each Friday beginning at 4 p.m. and they have a nice variety of different vendors that also attend that farmers market. So you have 2 different opportunities to get local produce and other goodies, baked goods,
Yeah.
jewelry.
Oh, boy.
Lots of things offered at both of those.
Yeah,
you love to eat jewelry?
Well,
I knew you were unique.
well, no, wait a minute. No, I'm not. Yeah, but maybe I am. But yeah, I went out last year and videotaped
Yes, you
the
did.
folks out at the Plum Tree, and that's a fun place to get
It
some
is.
really good
I saw
veggies.
homemade soaps.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of things.
And they had the cactus jelly. One of the
they did.
vendors had cactus jelly that
Saw
was
that.
so good. They have jewelry, homemade jewelry.
That's right, handmade.
Handmade is what I meant to say. Handmade, yeah. Homemade sounds like I tied it on a string and I put it around my neck and there you go. Yep, no, that's not what happens. It's handmade, not homemade.
And it takes very talented people to be able to do that because it's very tedious and time consuming.
It is. It is.
All right, so just giving you more opportunities to take advantage of it.
That's exactly right. Okay, let me go over some birthdays here very quickly and then we'll look at today's trivia question.
Sounds good.
What do I do with the trivia question book?
I don't know, but this one right here might work.
Okay, I got one right. Oh, yeah, it could.
Yeah, that one could work. Maybe not. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Well, whose birthdays is it today? Because today is Tuesday, May the 7th. Might not remind you.
One of my favorite cowboy stars was born this day, but he was never really considered a star. He was always a sidekick.
Well, who might that be?
George Gabby Hayes. Gabby Hayes was born this day, 1885, and according to the lovely and talented Ann Jeffries,
Yes.
was nothing like the character he always portrayed in the westerns. He was always
Interesting.
kind of a well, I won't describe because he was just always so funny. But Gabby Hayes was brilliant as an actor, but he was a dude. She said when he showed up anywhere, he went to all the major restaurants. He was dressed to the nines, head to toe, the shiniest boots you've ever seen in your life. He was quite the ladies' man, if you can imagine that. Gabby Hayes, a ladies' man. I can't imagine, but anyway. The late Tim Russert, also born this day. The late Johnny Unitas, football great, born this day. The man with the golden arm. John Engel, that played the scheming Edward Quartermain on ABC's General Hospital some years ago. Gary Cooper, wow, born this day, 1901. What an amazing career he had as an actor. Peter Paul Reckel, rather, 57 today. He was on Days of Our Lives. He was Bo Brady. Birthday today for the late Darren McGavin. You remember him?
I finally heard one that I knew.
Well,
Woohoo!
I know all these other people, they passed on. Yeah, Darren McGavin was on Night Stalker. He was on Riverboat years ago with the guy that did the Night Stalker. Riverboat was with co-star with the guy that did was Lonnie Anderson's husband, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds?
Yeah.
You know, just Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, anyway, Burt Reynolds on a bunch of stuff. But anyway, Darren McGavin, a terrific actor. He passed away some years ago. Michael Knight played Tad Martin on All My Children. Robbie Knievel, the motorcycle daredevil, Evil's son, is 50 today. Robert Hedges was Juan Epstein on Welcome Back, Kotter. And Robin Strasser, 67 today, received an Emmy for her portrayal of Dr. Dorian Lord on the soap opera One Life to Live.
Hey, those last three, at least I've heard of them.
Well, for some reason, apparently, and I don't know why, but there are more people who passed on today's birthday.
That's what I'm thinking. What in the world? I mean, I know there's some live people that have a birthday today.
Okay, all right, I know there's a bunch of them. And if you're having a birthday,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you there, yeah.
Happy birthday.
You're sharing your birthday with a lot of people who are now deceased.
But they were great.
But they were really good.
Yes, they were. And talking about great people, May 7th, tonight, is the Senior Follies at the Paramount Theater. Theater,
Hey.
7 o'clock p.m.
All right.
That's right. If you're interested in seeing or being a part of that, you can call the Paramount Theater or go to GoldsboroParamount.com.
Outstanding.
You've been before.
And it's a lot of fun.
Yes, it is.
It is a lot of fun. How are we doing on time?
I believe we're doing all right.
Yeah,
The blood drive. There's a blood drive also this Thursday at the American Red Cross building. On what street is that on?
It's on North George Street.
North George Street.
600 North George, near the railroad track.
It starts at 1:30. It'll last till 6 p.m. And that is American Red Cross blood drive right at their home location.
Today's trivia question has
Yes.
to do with the world's tallest structures.
Okay,
World's tallest structures.
we're ready.
Before 1900, what?
Go
And
ahead.
the
Go
question is,
ahead.
before 1900, the world's tallest structure was the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
Before 1900, it was 984 feet tall. What was the second tallest structure in the world before 1900, behind the Eiffel Tower? Eiffel Tower, 984 feet. The second tallest structure was, everybody knows this.
Everybody knows this.
Everybody knows this. No, the Empire State Building was built in the 20s. Before 1900,
I didn't say
the
that.
world's tallest structure. You did with your mouth closed. No, you didn't. How'd you do that?
What you all don't know is we have a producer in the background that says things and Wayne answers her, but I know you don't hear her.
You don't hear me. I try not to. But anyway, that's beside the point. That's beside the point.
Woohoo!
So, world's tallest structure, Eiffel Tower. The second tallest structure before 1900 was, everybody knows this.
We'll see if
Or everybody knows
Of
or
the
is
building.
familiar with the building. Or
Okay.
the structure.
We're just going to say structure.
Structure, yes.
Okay, that's a hint that it may not be
Yeah.
a building.
It is something that was constructed.
There you go.
It was constructed and could be considered a building.
I know.
Well,
that means it
you'll
could be
understand
a
when you hear the answer.
bridge or something.
World's tallest structure.
We'll see.
Second tallest.
Hold on tight.
Hold on. Here we go.
That's right. All right, well, let's go on to our videos. Let's see. Today we're going to, remember, hear about Center Street Jams, Senior Games, and Discover Tech. Welcome back to Wayne Goldsboro Television. Have you heard about the Center Street Jams that are going to happen here in Goldsboro? Well, Meg GERNAAT from Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation is here to tell us more about it. Welcome back to the show, Meg.
Thank you.
Well, tell me, when do they start, and who can we expect to be the first band?
They start May 16th, and they're from 6 to 9 p.m. every other Thursday after that through August 22nd. And our first band is the Band of Oz.
Yay, of course it is.
Yes.
So Band of Oz, the date again?
May 16th.
May 16th. For those people that haven't been to a Center Street Jam, tell us where it's located.
It's at the Waynesboro House parking lot. So if they're driving down Center Street, it's right across from the Paramount Theater.
It's a big open parking lot.
Yes, and if they come down around 5:30, 6 o'clock,
You can't miss
no,
it, right?
you can't miss it.
So tell me, you said this year the time is a little different. I think we changed it at the end of last year, didn't we? So it's from 6 until
9.
6 until 9.
Yep, it gives people a chance to get out of work, get home and change, grab a little something to eat if they want to. And
Change
then come.
clothes, they
Yeah.
want to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
So tell me, what can we expect at Center Street Jams? Well, if I walked in for the first time, what will I see?
Well, you'll see, obviously, right when you walk in, we've got the stage set up, the band's out there playing. We've got a DJ who plays when the band's, taking a break, or, they warm up the crowd a little bit. We've got food vendors like Zaxby's and Pizza Inn. We've got Coca-Cola there selling Coke products. R.A. Jeffrey's there to serve up, some cold refreshments, adult beverages.
Yes.
If people want to come and drink beer, they have to just have their ID on them, because we obviously have to check and make sure they're of age.
Right.
And then we always have something for the kids. Balloons and Clowns is usually out there. And they do games, face painting. So there's something for everybody.
So it's family friendly. Now, when people come in, is there a charge?
Nope, it's free.
Free to the public. Well,
Yes.
You can't beat that.
No.
Now, would you encourage people to bring their own chairs if they want to sit down? Because is there space available for that?
Yes, there's tons of space available for people who want to bring their own chairs. We do bring in a few sets of bleachers, but they fill up, and if you're more comfortable on a nice lawn chair, then bring it on out. The only thing we don't allow are pets and your own personal coolers.
Okay, so no coolers and no pets at
Correct.
the Center Street Jams.
Yep.
So now, that's the first one. Now tell me about the second one that's coming up. Is there's something special happening at that one as well?
Well, our first one, we've got the Anheuser-Busch Clydesdale team coming in.
Oh.
R.A. Jeffries is a sponsor for that. But our second jam is our Military Appreciation Jam, and that's on May 30th. So that's when, you know, we invite people from base to come out. If they have a military ID, they get a special wristband, and it gets them a discount on their drinks that evening.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And we'll have some officials maybe come and do some special little dedication ceremony or
We
something in
will.
the beginning. That's great. Now back up a minute, back to the Clydesdales. Let's don't jump over that too quickly. So at our very first Center Street Jam, Anheuser-Busch is the sponsor. So they're going to bring the Clydesdale team.
The team will be downtown.
Oh my goodness.
They'll be parked along Center Street. They're going to kind of do a loop down Center Street and around at about 5:30, 5:45, and then they'll be parked in front of the jam site for a few hours during the jam.
So you can come take pictures. I don't know if you can touch them or not.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, we're sure. We're
I'm
sure. We're just going to go at liberty and say, yeah, come on down.
Yes.
Well, that is great. That's a nice special treat for us.
It is.
For those that have never seen the Clydesdales, they are beautiful,
They are
beautiful
beautiful.
horses.
And
I
their
mean,
setup is
oh,
gorgeous.
yeah. They're very well taken care of, animals.
Yes, they are.
Well, that's great. So 2 dates, 2 special things happening. At both. The first one is May
16th,
16th. The second one is
May 30th.
May 30th. Band of Oz at the first one, and who's going to be at the second
The
one?
Dickens Band.
The Dickens Band. All right, great.
And if anybody wants to see our entire lineup or find any more information on the jams, they can visit our website at dgdc.org.
Okay, and it's every other Thursday throughout summer,
Through August 22nd.
through August 22nd. Same place, same time.
Yep.
All right, that sounds great, Meg. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's
too.
going to be a great time. If you've not been to a Center Street Jam, you need to come check it out
Yes.
and see what it's all about, because these things are fabulous and they're free.
Right.
You can't beat that.
Nope, and we've got tons of great restaurants downtown, so come eat, come to the jam, eat at the jam, it's
Eat after the jam.
right.
We all love to eat.
It's all downtown
Just
on
the way it
Thursdays.
is. That's right. Downtown on Thursdays. Do it downtown. That's right. Well, thanks so much for being with us, and come back again and give us a report as to how things are going.
All right.
All right,
Thank you.
sounds good. And this is what's happening downtown Goldsboro.
Thank you, David. So that was David Perricone on the piano. So we were so great for his pre-dinner music. Thank you very much, David. Thanks. And then Shirley Sherrard. Shirley gets a gold for football throw. She gets a bronze for softball throw. She gets a gold for 100-meter dash, a gold for the 1500-meter dash, and a gold for the 200-meter dash. Woo, Shirley. And I believe this was Shirley's first year with us, too. She just jumped right in there. Good job, Shirley. And Elsie Sheets. Elsie gets a bronze for mixed doubles bowling and a silver for singles bowling. Elsie. All right. And then Rose Sherman. Rose gets a silver for bowling doubles. Rose Sherman. Good job. Good job. So this is Rose Sherman. Don't forget about the Follies on Tuesday night, 6 o'clock. All right, next, Betty Shipley. Betty gets a silver for the football throw. Betty Shipley. And Paul Simpson. Paul gets a gold for bowling mixed doubles and a gold for bowling singles. Paul Simpson, congratulations. Good job. And Rosemary Stallings. Rosemary gets a silver for billiards and a gold for football throw. Rosemary, good job. And we're hoping next year Rosemary can be in the Follies. I hope. Good job. Another first timer, right, Rosemary? All right, good job. And now we've got James Stewart. See, isn't that amazing? You'll never know who you're going to see at senior games. James Stewart next, a silver in bowling mixed doubles. And then Wilhelmina Stewart. Wilhelmina gets a gold in the 100-meter dash and a gold in the 1,500-meter race walk. Woo! Another first-timer with us. Fast, too. Very, very fast. All right, Susan Strickland is next. Good job, Wilhelmina. Susan gets a silver for croquet, a silver for putt-putt, a silver for her needlework out in the showcase, and for her quilting, a silver. Susan Strickland. Good job. And then we'll have Maddie Suggs. Maddie gets a silver for basketball shoot, a silver for football throw, and a silver for the softball throw. Maddie Suggs. Good job, Maddie. And then Sharon Sullivan. Sharon gets a gold for her quilting and a silver for her short story. Sharon Sullivan. Okay. Okay. Thank you for picking it up.
Thank you, Mia.
And then Mary Sutton is next. She gets a gold for golf. Mary Sutton. And Margaret Talley. Margaret gets a silver for croquet. Good job, Margaret. Good job. All right, I know it's been a long afternoon. I know we're tired. We can't let that applause die down. So, Margaret. All right, and then Flora Taylor. Flora gets a gold for billiards. Flora Taylor. Good job, Flora. And Donald Thornton. Donald gets a silver for discus and a silver for shot put. Donald. And then on to Benny Toms. Benny gets a bronze for bowling doubles. A bronze for bowling doubles. Donald's come great. Thank you, Karen. Donald was out there working really hard. Good job. Good job. Woo! Very good job. All right, Jenny Toms is next. She gets a bronze for bowling doubles. Jenny Toms. And then on to Velma Tootle. Velma gets a gold for bowling doubles, for bowling mixed doubles, and for bowling singles. That's Velma Tootle. All right. And William Tootle gets a gold for mixed doubles bowling and for bowling, a gold for mixed doubles bowling and a bronze for bowling singles. That's William Tootle. Good job. And then Charles Troublefield. Charles gets a gold for bowling doubles and a bronze for bowling mixed doubles. Charles. And then on to Dorothy Trujillo. Correct me if I never can say, is that okay? Dorothy, she gets a gold for discus, a gold for shot put, a gold for basketball shooting, a gold for football throw, a gold for softball throw, and a gold for the 1,500-meter race walk. Dorothy was busy as well. She's another one of our young ones. Woo! Dorothy. And then Mike Trujillo gets a gold for discus, for shot put, for basketball shooting, for football throw, and for softball throw. All golds in his event. Awesome. Mike is also the coach on our 50 and above softball team. So he's got a second team started, and if anyone is interested in playing 50 and above softball, please see Mike. We can start some more teams if we need to. We would love to have everyone out there playing. Good job, Mike. Next, Charlie Waters. Charlie gets a gold for golf. Charlie. Great, great. If you have not picked up your goodie bag with your beautiful purple shirt and your other goodies in it, we do have the goodie bags that have not been picked up back in the corner. So make sure that you get that on your way out. Okay, those are our goodie bags. They've got items in there from our sponsors and the beautiful purple shirt. All right, next, Edna. Edna gets a gold for horseshoes and a gold for croquet, and Edna is out gallivanting around, so she couldn't be with us today. Everett Watson. Everett gets a silver for bowling doubles. He gets a bronze for bowling mixed doubles and a silver for bowling singles. Good job, Everett. And then Lib Watson. Lib gets a gold for bowling doubles, a bronze for bowling mixed doubles, and a silver for bowling singles. Good job, Lib. Linda Watson is next, and she gets a silver for her golf. Linda, silver for golf. And Alice Wells gets a gold for horseshoes. Alice? Woo! Alice's husband was my first boss when I started working here. I was only this tall when I first started working here. Hunter was our director, an awesome man, and I am glad that Alice is with us playing. Good job, Alice. All right, next we have Lee West. Lee gets a gold for golf. Lee West. Lee West. And then Olivia West. Olivia is also on our committee. She is who your art award was named after. So Olivia has been on our committee for many, many years. And Olivia West gets a gold for bowling singles, a gold for cornhole, and a gold for croquet. Olivia, thank you for all of your time with senior games. Next we have Bob Whitaker. Bob was busy also. He gets a gold for cornhole, a gold for discus, a gold for shot put, a gold for horseshoes. He gets a gold for the football throw, a gold for the softball throw, a gold for the 1,500 meter race walk, and a gold for the 5K race walk. Woo! He was very busy. And his wife, Oma Whitaker, can come on up. So they were very competitive this year. Oma gets a bronze for cornhole. She gets a silver for discus, a silver for shot put, a silver for the 1,500 meter race walk, and a gold for the 5K race walk. Woo! So Oma and Bob. And they will be performing Tuesday night at the Follies at 6. Don't you love my little commercials? 6 o'clock at the Paramount. The Whitakers will be on stage for you. All right, next is Bill White. Bill gets a gold for cornhole, he gets a silver for horseshoes, and a gold for croquet. Bill White, good job. And Bill, this is your first year? Good job, Bill. And then Lorraine White. Lorraine gets a silver for bowling doubles and a silver for bowling mixed doubles. Good job, Bill. Good job, Lorraine. And then we have Brenda Wilkins. She gets a silver for the 5K race walk. All right. Oh, be careful, be careful. Woo. And then we have Kathy Woodard. Kathy gets a gold for golf. Kathy? So we are almost finished here. I want to remind you one more time, when is the Follies? Tuesday, 6 o'clock at the Paramount. Okay, 30 acts. 5, 7 at 6 o'clock. All right, so that is the Follies. Shuffleboard, we'll try to make it up Monday. If not, we'll try one more time the following Monday, May 13th. All right, Helen Woods. Helen gets a silver for the softball throw. Helen? Good job. The people on the back of your purple shirts, they are our sponsors. So those businesses gave $300 at least to be on the shirt. And after adding our lunch, I have already heard, they've given them more than $300. So we want to make sure that we honor those businesses. And we have got Sterling House with us up here on the stage, and the Family Y. So just to take back to their business, they're going to get another gift. We have a lovely t-shirt. Thank you very much. Terry, is Terry still here from the Pines? I'm not, wrong Terry, but I'm getting... Okay, stand back up, Terry. Terry, right. Terry gets a gold for horseshoes and a bronze for the softball throw. Woo! She was like, hurry up with my medals. I'm tired of waiting. You knew you were going to be next.
Awesome job.
Very good. All right, so one more time, Terry from the Pines. All right. Or Phyllis from 3HC. They were here working for you today, so we want to make sure they get their shirts. All right, drum roll, we are finished. We've got one more. Richard Yearwood. Richard gets a gold for his billiards. Woo, Richard. So as he's making his way, one more round of applause for your awesome committee that does so much for you all year long. Woo! Y'all are great. Y'all are great. Don't forget Shuffleboard Monday. Don't forget the Follies on Tuesday. And I am looking for volunteers for the committee or event managers, so please let me know if you're interested in having all this fun. Very good. Woo, woo. Thank you. Way to go. Fantastic, fantastic 2013.
We're back on WGTV today. Thank you for being with us. Wow, that was really interesting.
It was. We had
good.
a lot of good interviews.
You know, earlier in the program, we heard from Meg GERNAAT. She's talking about Center Street Jam.
That's right.
And the Band of Oz coming. She also talked about those beautiful Clydesdale horses coming with with Anheuser-Busch, who's one of the major sponsors of this year's Center Street Jams. But I've got some history here that with some detail. Let me tell you about those
Clydesdales?
Clydesdales, yeah. Back in April of 1933, of course, we know what was going on then. The country was in a depression at that time. August A. Bush Jr. and Adolphus Bush III surprised their dad, August Sr., with gift of a 6-horse Clydesdale hitch to commemorate the repeal of Prohibition. Well, realizing the marketing potential of a horse-drawn beer wagon, the company also arranged to have a second 6-horse Clydesdale hitch sent to New York on April 7th to mark that event. Now, the Clydesdales, driven by a guy named Billy Wales, drew a crowd of thousands as they clattered down through the streets of New York City to the Empire State Building. After a small ceremony, a case of beer was presented to former Governor Alfred E. Smith. You remember Alfred E. Smith? In appreciation for his years of service in the fight against Prohibition. Now, this hitch continued on a tour of New England and the Middle Atlantic states, thrilling thousands along the way. The Clydesdales made a stop in Washington, D.C. in April of 1933 to reenact the delivery of one of the first cases of beer to President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Interesting.
The actual delivery had been shipped by air and presented on April 7th. The St. Louis hitch, driven by a guy named Arthur Zur, also toured in celebration, stopping in Chicago and other Midwestern cities. Shortly after the hitch was introduced, the 6-horse Clydesdale team was increased to 8 horses. On March 30th, 1950, in commemoration of the opening of the Newark Brewery, a Dalmatian was introduced as the Budweiser Clydesdale's mascot. Now, a Dalmatian travels with each of the Clydesdale hitches. Today, Anheuser-Busch owns approximately 250 of the Clydesdale horses.
Wow.
They continue to be 250 now. That's quite a number. These are beautiful horses. They continue to be an enduring symbol of the brewer's heritage, tradition, and commitment to quality. And there you have the story of the Budweiser or the Anheuser-Busch Clydesdales.
That is neat.
And I'm
Quite
not sure
interesting.
The hitch coming to Goldsboro, but I would think it would be an 8 hitch team.
I would assume so.
And that's 8 out of 250 Clydesdales.
The famous horses.
Yeah, but you can imagine they wouldn't have
They are
only
huge
8. They
and
are gigantic.
tremendous.
They are,
And
and they're just beautiful. Yeah. So you can imagine they would not only have 8,
Oh,
they will
no.
have, of course,
Sets.
an entire stable that travel the country.
That's exactly, because they are everywhere.
Yeah, they are everywhere.
So if you have not seen them before, or if you have and you'd like to see them again, remember they'll be at Center Street Jam, downtown Goldsboro, May 16th. Come out and see for yourself.
Yeah, hope you do. All right, today's trivia question. The question was, before 1900, in the late 1800s, if you will, she's got it, the tallest structure in the world was 984 feet, the Eiffel Tower. The second tallest structure in the world was, according to my information, she may not have what I have here. She's got something else. The second tallest structure in the world was, well, I'll tell you, it was 555.5 feet. 555.5 feet. It was built, they started building it before the Civil War, and then they stopped. And then they finished building it after the Civil War. What?
No, tell me.
Oh. It is in Washington, D.C., the Washington Monument.
The Washington Monument.
555.5 feet tall, which is almost half the height of the Eiffel Tower at that time. See, Gustav Eiffel wanted to build the world's tallest structure, and he did. And the original plan was to put a coating of steel on it, but it never got that far. And it was used during the war for radio transmissions and all kinds of stuff. The Eiffel Tower has quite a history. And during the summer months, it actually grows taller and expands because the steel gets hot and heats up.
Wow.
The Washington Monument doesn't.
Right.
Because it's not steel, of course.
Of course.
You ever been to the top of the monument?
No, I have not.
You ought to go to the top. When I was a younger person, I walked up the steps. Oh,
Wow.
my goodness. But it was a lot of fun, and actually, you could feel the history in there.
Oh, absolutely.
An amazing monument. And of course, some years ago, right after an earthquake, you remember that earthquake a couple of years ago?
Mm-hmm.
They found cracks in the monument and they had to close it down for a while.
We felt that earthquake here.
Yeah, we did feel that earthquake here.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I thought car had run into the building, but what did I know? But anyway, that's the story. The answer is the Washington Monument before 1900 was the world's second tallest structure.
That is another piece of information you may not have known. Carry it with you today.
Yeah. For what it's worth. Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
just fun. It's trivial.
It
It's
is.
fun.
It absolutely is. It's a nice little piece of information.
Yeah.
How about sharing something else with us?
What's in a name?
What is in a name?
What's in a name? City of Goldsboro is sponsoring a contest. They're asking you to come up with a name, a slogan, if you will,
That's right.
for the City of Goldsboro. All you have to do is come up with a motto. Your motto can be no longer than 10 words. Mottos that contain, mottos just have to be nice. Doggone
Yes,
be
they
nice
do.
about
Have to
it.
be positive.
Yeah, be positive. Come on now. Between May 1st, which is past, between now and June 30th, you can submit as many times as you like, whatever you want to submit in a positive light, a new motto, what you think really fits the City of Goldsboro. Now, entries are accepted from all ages. Anybody and everybody can participate in this, and boy, I'm telling you, the winners receive tons of
Don't
good
they
prizes.
get great prize packages?
Listen
I'm
to
telling you,
this.
it's worth it.
It starts out with 20 semifinalists. They will receive, each person will receive, in the 20, will receive 2 free driving range passes to the Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course, 2 tickets to a Paramount Theater movie, Do It Downtown t-shirt, and a City of Goldsboro gift bag. That's just for being 1 out of 20.
That's right, a semifinalist.
A semifinalist. A finalist, there'll be
Top
top 5, will receive, the finalists will receive 2 free rounds of golf with a cart to Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course, 2 rounds. Also, 2 tickets to any of the events at the Paramount Theater Performing Arts Series.
In their series.
In the series. Also, 1 gift card to a downtown Goldsboro restaurant to be selected by DGDC. And 1 Goldsboro restaurant voucher. Okay?
That's anywhere in the City of Goldsboro.
That's just the finalists. Now, the big-time winner will get some really big-time prizes. The finalist, the winner. The one winner will receive dinner with Goldsboro Mayor Al King. Woo! Yay! All right. A 1-year membership to the Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course. A year membership. A Paramount Theater full series package.
That's the whole package.
The whole package. Also 100 downtown dollars.
To be spent at any store downtown.
Any store downtown, $100. 100 downtown dollars. 1 free Parks and Recreation Program registration. The activity is your choice. You just pick it and sign up for it. The YMCA 1-year free membership.
Isn't that amazing?
Whoa!
Yes.
Receive a prize package at the Lights Up Downtown 2013. You get to receive all these prizes at Downtown Lights Up in 2013. That'll be in November.
And be recognized before our entire community.
And appear on
right
this
here
program.
On WGTV. You'll be a featured guest.
That's right. And you'll tell us how you came up with the idea, if you want to. If you want to say, hey, it came to me from an alien who passed it off to me, or my dog
Whatever your
started up and
story
told me
may
whatever.
be.
Yeah, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just make something up.
That's right, but we want to hear from you.
That's right. So come up with a motto for the City of Goldsboro, a line, if you will, a positive line about this that describes the City of Goldsboro.
10-word max.
Brevity is good, okay? That's just my opinion, and that's just a tip from me. Keep it brief, keep it simple, and keep it clean.
Unique.
Yeah, unique. Keep it that way. Unique. So there you go. And you get your, you send your, you take it over to, where do you take it?
You can go 2 ways.
Yeah,
You can submit by going to goldsboronc.gov, which is the city's website.
Right, that's what you do.
Anywhere on the homepage, you'll see what's in a name. Click on that. It'll take you straight to the submission form.
right.
Or you can walk into the City of Goldsboro. When you first walk into the Annex building,
Annex building.
there'll be forms waiting downstairs for you. You can fill them out and turn them in right there as soon as you walk in the front door. So you can do it one of 2 ways, by paper or online. Through
Wow.
June 30th, that's the deadline.
That's it, okay?
That's right. I believe we are done for the day.
We get to do this again tomorrow morning,
Yes,
and I'm
we
so
do.
excited about that. Starting at 7 o'clock, we'll be right here on WGTV, Channel 10.
That's
WGTV Today. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.